unlock the phone in front of a cop. But tricks don't just happen on the roadside. Cops have a handful of tricks they love to use when they come to your front door. The number one classic trick cops are trained to use when they want to get inside your home is to come by, knock on that front door, and just say, "Hello, sir. We're going around asking a few questions about some things that we heard about going on in the neighborhood, and we just wanted to talk for a minute." This is known as the old-fashioned knock and talk. The Supreme Court case of Florida versus Jardines explains that police officers generally have an implied license to approach a home's front door, knock, and attempt a conversation. But that same case of Jardines ruled that if police officers were to bring a drug dog and to walk it around your front door, to clear things up is one of the most dangerous things you can do. In fact, clear things up is essentially code for, we believe you've done something wrong and we're putting you in a room and you're going to be outnumbered and outspoken to and out interrogated, and we're planning on getting evidence out of you. Even if you're in a situation where you can't leave and they're asking you questions, you can always memorize these words. I exercise my right to remain silent, and I will not answer a question unless my attorney is present. But remember, if you're going to stand up for your rights and you're going to exercise your rights, none of it will matter if you don't verbalize your rights. In fact, clear things up is essentially code for, we believe you've done something wrong. Everyone here should have a security system trained on that front door. And if you need some sort of camera, if they make it inside of your home, you should record and do the best you can to have something triggered on that front door so that if someone makes it into your home, it will be documented that what took place here was not something you did wrong, like some of these other poor stories we just looked at, but it was the police failing to follow proper training and putting you in harm's way. There's a reason Ebony Pouncey's story went viral. There's a reason Ben Crump took that case and the video had millions of views. The body camera footage was Miss Pouncey's weapon. And it's going to serve her well when she makes sure that Harris County pays for what they did. Speaking of paying for what they did, check out this next video where I break down the mistakes that this doctor made that cost him his life. This doesn't stop cops from using that old trick that they love to use by asking, "Hey, listen, if you'll just unlock your phone, I'll take a look so we can clear all this up and have you on your way." But in reality, cops are hoping you'll just unlock it because you will have now given them what they would normally have needed a warrant for. Never unlock your phone in front of a police officer without a lawyer. And equally more important, don't use biometrics on your phone. Courts have ruled that cops can literally force your finger or your face in front of that computer or onto the actual screen, and if that will unlock the phone, there is no Fifth Amendment right to protect cops from using something physical to gain access to the phone. So don't use any of these and don't unlock the phone in front of